Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mahdi English School. Myself Nilofomis and my subject is mathematics, and this today's online lecture is for the class 2. So students, are you ready? So let's begin the lecture. So first we see the today's quote as we seen every day. So today's quote is, the perfection always starts with the mistakes. So if you want to be a perfect, you done the mistake, and if you do the mistakes, you will be perfect in the future. So if you do mistake, if you mistake is done by you, don't worry, mistakes will make you perfect. So don't worry about the mistakes, it's the perfection. So let's start the lecture. Here is the chapter number 3. We are going to continue chapter number 3 here, which is the subtraction. So before we start our today's topic, let's see a short recap of the previous topic. So here is the previous topic, which is the hundreds grid, an example and the worksheet. This topic we completed in the previous lecture, and hope this topic is understood all to you, and no doubt in this topic. Therefore, we see the short recap of this topic. So let's read the hundreds grid first. Here is the hundreds grid. As you know what is the meaning of hundreds grid, how we use through the addition and subtraction, the shortcut methods, the examples. You all know how to solve the sums using this hundreds grid. You all know this is the hundreds grid. It means the 1 to 100 number in the table. So here is the hundreds grid, and now I'll tell you in the previous lecture that if you want to add 20 numbers in the numbers, you have to go down 2 steps. You have to move 2 steps down, then you will add the 20 numbers through this hundreds grid. And if you want to cut the 20 numbers from the number, if you are going to cut the 20 numbers from the particular number, you have to go upside, you have to move 2 steps upside, then your sum will be complete. So you have to move 2 steps upside. Here is the example. Let's solve this example first. So here is the 34 number, you can see this. So if you want to complete this sum, so here this is the example. So as I told you, just write down the ones value as it is. So first of all, we will write the ones value as it is. You can see here, I write this 4 number as it is here. Just see this number, not this number. We are cutting this number. So just take this number first, and here is the ones value, which is 4. So I write 4 number here, and here is the 3 number, which is at the tens place. So you have to cut a 2 number from this 3. So 3 minus 2 is equal to how much? So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So I write 1 here. So here is our answer 14. You can see this. Here is our answer 34 minus 20 is equal to 14. You can see this. Now here is the next one, which is 34 plus 10, 20. Now we have to add a 20 number into this number. So we focus on this number here. The 4 number is the ones value. So again I write number 4 here, which is our ones value. Now here is the 3 number. So here is the plus sign, which indicates we have to add the numbers. So here is 3 plus 2. So 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So I write here 5, which is our answer. So here we get the number 34 minus 20 is equal to 14, and 34 plus 20 is equal to 54. So this way we have to solve the numbers. Now let's see the next example. So you can remember, revise this topic. So here is, just focus on this number first. So here is the ones value, which is 5. So I write 5 here. I write this 5 number, which is the ones value. Now we have to cut, this sign indicates we have to cut the numbers. Now we have to cut 2 numbers from this 5. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So here number 3 will come. So I write number 3 here. Now let's see the next example, which is 55 plus 20. So here write down the ones value as it is first. So here I write the ones value, and here is the 5 number. you have to add 2 number into this 5 number. So 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. So I write 7 here. So this way you have to complete the sums by yourself, and this is very easy. Hope you complete the exercise which I sent to you. So let's see the next topic. The next topic, this is also the previous topic. Here is the add 30. If you want to add 30 number, you have to move 3 steps down. So, and if you want to subtract 30 numbers, so you have to move 3 steps upside. Understood, students? If you want to cut the 30 numbers from the number, you have to go upside 3 steps upside, move. So let's see the example of this also. Here is the 30 less than, you can see here minus 30, you can see the sign minus 30. So here is the 87 number. So let's write the ones value as it is first. So I write number 7 here, which is the ones value, and here is the 8 number. You can see, cut the 3 number from this 8. So 8 minus 3 is equal to how much? So 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So I write the answer 57. You can see this. If you cut 30 number from the 87, you will get the answer 57. Now let's see this example. So you are revising this topic. Here I write the ones value as it is, which is 8 number, and here is the 3 number. So you have to cut the 3 number from this 3 number. So 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So I write 0 in the tens place. So this way we have to complete the sums. Here is more 2 sums. Let's complete it. So the doubt is clear. Now here I write the ones value as it is. You can see here is this 7. I write this 7, which is the ones value. Now we cut a 3 number from this 7. So 7 minus 3 is equal to how much? So students, 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. So I write number 4. So here is our answer 47. Here we see the next example, which is 59. So write down the ones value as it is first, which I write here, and here is the 5 number, which is our tens value. So we will cut a 3 number from the 5 number. So 5 minus 3 is equal to how much? So 5 minus 2, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Here you can see we get the answer, which is 29. So this way we have to complete the sums using the hundreds grid or also the shortcut method. Now hope your doubt is clear and this topic is also clear to you all. This exercise I hope you also completed into your book, in the fair book, and this is the exercise of this less than 20 and greater than 30. So this exercise we completed in the fair book and in the topic also. So let's start the today's topic, which is, so students, here is the today's topic, which is subtraction with regrouping. We will understand this topic with the example. We'll solve the worksheets and also the exercise. Now what is the regrouping? As you know, in the addition we are using the regrouping, which means if you get the answer in the 2 digit, you have to regroup it. So let's understand this topic, regrouping in the subtraction, how we use regrouping in the subtraction. So here is our today's topic, which is the subtraction. Let's start our today's topic. So are you all ready? Just keep watching with the concentration, so you will be easily understood this, how this sum will be solved. Let's see, students. So students, here is the today's topic, which is subtraction with regrouping. You can see the heading here, which is a subtraction with regrouping. So what it means, how it works in the sum. So let's start solving the sum first. So here is the 9 and 6. We have to cut the numbers as I show you. So here you can see this, the brown dots are there. How much this brown dots are there? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. You can see there are the 9 squares are there. Just think, you have to think this. 9 minus 6, here is the sum, which is here is written 9 minus 6. Here is the question, do you have enough? What it means, do you have enough? It means, do you have enough to cut the 6 number from the 9? If this number is bigger, then we cut the smaller number from it. You can see this, here is the greater number, 9 number is big. So this 6 number into this 9 number. So we are going to cut 6 number from this 9. So we get the answer. Let's see. Here we cut the 6 boxes here, and how much we left, and then write the answer. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can see I cut the 6 boxes from this 9 boxes. So here how much we left? 1, 2 and 3. We have just 3 boxes now, and here is our answer 3. So yes, the answer is yes, we have enough boxes to cut the 6 boxes from the 9. So here is our answer number 3. So hope you understood this concept, and also this simple one digit subtraction you also learn in the first standard only. So you know this subtraction already. Now let's see the next example. You have to think here. Here is the 6 minus 8. Do you have enough? Now here we have 6 boxes. Let's read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And here is the 8 number. So we have not enough boxes to cut 8 number from it. Now what should we do? What have to do? That we have not enough things, so we have to add something from the number. So we should cut the numbers. So here we have not the number. We can't subtract 8 number from the 6, as the rule of that bigger number always come first. But here there are 6 number upside, which is not a larger, which is not a big. So here the number 6 is a small number, and here number 8 is a big number. So this subtraction can't solve. But there is one way. I will give you one example. If you are in the class and if you don't have pencil, so what you should do? What are you do? That you ask to your friends for the pencil. If he or she have 2 pencils, then you will take 1 pencil from him or her for completing your work, right? You are taking 1 or 2 pencils from your friend to complete your work. So that's like that way we have to take something, take the number from the other digit. Same way, let's see how we take the numbers from the other digit, how we solve this number whenever the small numbers are upside and the big number are at the second side. So what we should do for this situation? Let's see what we can do in this situation. So here, how do you know when to regroup? In this subtraction, how do we know that in this sum we have to subtracting? Let's see the answer. You know it's time to regroup when the number you are subtracting is larger than the number which you are subtracting for. Here its meaning, when you subtract the numbers which is smaller than the number which we are subtracting. So here is the number 6 and here is the number 8. So whenever you can see the up digit, the first digit is big and the second digit is the first digit is small and the next digit is big. When at that time you have to regrouping the sum. Here you have to just see one's value, which is the first one. Here is the 6 is our first digit and this 6 number is a small number, and here is the 8 digit which is the big number. So at that time we have to regroup it, as here written, when you are subtracting is larger than the number which you are subtracting from. So whenever this situation will come, we have to regroup it. Now let's see what is regrouping. You having the question in this mind that what is the regrouping? In the addition we understood what is regrouping, but now in the subtraction, what is regrouping? Regrouping or borrowing is a word which we use to take 10 from one number to give to another number. Whenever we need to take some numbers from the other number, we have to take the particular number which is the 10 number. Also, whenever we need to regrouping the sum in the subtraction, always we have to take 10 numbers. This is the number is fixed. We have to take 10 numbers from the other number when we need to regrouping. We do this when we do not have enough to subtract 2 numbers. Whenever we have not enough numbers, So we have to take some numbers from the other number and we will take 10 numbers from the other number. How we will do this? Let's see through the example so you will be better understood. Here is one example which is 72 and 34. Now here you can see this. Here the 72 is big number and here the 34 is a small number. So here you think that there is no need to regrouping, but we are not seeing this 72 whole number together and 34 number together. We are checking this way, the ones column, as we start adding the first number with the ones value. So here we are checking this ones value. You can see this through this red dot. So here you can see the first digit is the 2 and the second digit is the 4. So here the first digit is the 2 and this is the small digit, and here is the 4 number which is the big number. So we can't subtract this 4 number from this 2. We don't have enough number to subtract the 4 number. So at that time we have to regrouping the number. Again I repeat this. This number is 72, but this number is big, I know this, and here the 34 number, this number is small. But we are not checking this number together which is 72. We are checking this way. You can see this through the red dot which is 2 and 4. So here 2 number is the first number in the ones value and here the 4 number in the ones value is the second digit. So we have to cut 4 number from this 2, but this 2 have not enough number to cut the 4 number from it. So at that time what we should do, as I told you, if you don't have pencil, you will take pencil from your friend and he or she will give you also to complete your work. So here same way we have to take 10 numbers from this 7. This number is your friend, this number is the friend of number 2. So we will take 10 number from this 7 number. So we will subtract the numbers. So how we should do this? Let's see through the example. Here is the example. You can see here is the 72 number. You can see this, here is the 72 number. So here 2 is the ones value and 7 is the tens value. Let's just think about the 72 for a minute. Here we are just thinking about the 72 number only. Remember the place value column. Here is the 2, the value of 2, place value of 2 is a 2, and the 7. 7 is at the tens place. So what is the place value of 7? 70. Here the place value of 70. Just keep this in mind, students. The value of 7 tens, it means 70. Now you can borrow 10 number from the 70. We are taking 10 numbers from this 70. So just think, if you cut 10 numbers from the 70, which number you will get? You will get this number. If you are cutting 10 numbers, this 10 numbers from this 70, you will get the 60 numbers only. And give it to the 2 and still have 72. So here if you take 10 numbers from this 70, you will get this 62 number, and this 2 number is as it is. So here is 72 number and here is the 12 number. So let's see, here still we have 72 numbers because this 10 numbers we will add in this 2 number. You can see this, here is the ones value which is 2. So we will add this 10 number in this 2. So number will be as it is. The number will be 70. No changes will come in this 72 number. So students, we will add this 2 number. So this 2 will become a 12 number. You can see this. So here we are getting the 72 number. Now how we solve this number? Let's see this. Here is the 2 number. Just don't see this 1 number here. You can see this. Here is the 72 number. So this 2 number is not enough to cut 4 number from it. So we will take 10 number to give you 10 numbers to the 2. So 2 plus 10 is equal to how much? As you see here, 10 plus 2, this 10 number, here is the, in the 72, here is the 2 number, we will add this 10 number to 2. So 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. You can see this, here is the 12 number. So now we have enough number to subtract this 4 number from it. So if you cut 4 number from the 12 number, you will get the 8 number. Now we are taking the 10 numbers from this 7. So here is the 6 number. So we are going to cut now from this 6 number. You can see this, we cut the 7 number. Now we will focus on this 6 number. Now we have to cut 3 number from this 6. So 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So here is our answer, which is 38. Hope you understood this concept, but from the one example you can't understood this. For the better understood, I will show you the one more example, so you will be better understood this. Here is the example, which is 64 and 45. So students, here 64 is a big number and 45 is a small number, but as I told you, just check the ones column. Here is the 4 number first, which is the ones value, and here is the 5 number. So how we know that we are going to regrouping this sum? So here is the small number, which is 4 number, and here is the big number, which is the 5 number. So here we need to regroup this sum, because this 4 is a small number which is upside, and here the 5 number which is downside. So that's why we have to regroup this sum. Now what we should do here? So we have to take 10 numbers from this 6. How we should take? So here is the 4 number. So you have to take, you can write this way, 4, you have to cut this 4 number and write down 14 number. So you will be better understood. Here is the 14 number. So I cut this 4 number and write down here. This 4 number I write here and write down 1 number here, which is the tens value. So I add 10 number into this 4 and I write the 14 number here. And we have to now cut 5 number from this 14. So how much it is? 14 minus 5 is equal to how much, students? Just make the 14 circle into your book, draw the 14 circle into your book and cut 5 circle from it. Just check how many circles you having now. You have 9 circle left. So I write 9 number here, which is our answer. Now here is the 6 number. We are taking 10 number from this 6. We are taking this 10 number, we are giving 10 number to this 4, so it will be a 14 now, and we cut 1 number from this 6, so we will get the answer. So here we also cut this 6 number and write down 5 here. So here is the 5 number, because we take 10 numbers from it, so we will cut 1 number from it. So here the value of 60 is now 50, so we have to cut 4 number from this 5 number. So 5 minus 4 is equal to how much, students? So 5 minus 4 is equal to 19. So this way we are going to subtract or regrouping the number whenever the ones value. So big number is in the downside and small number is the upside. So at that time we have to regrouping the sum, and this is the way to regrouping the sum. Let's see. Here is the number, you can see here is the 14 number. As you can see, I write 14 number here. So here also this way we are writing the 14 number here, and if you subtract 5 number from this 14, you will get the 9 number, as I show you here 9 number. If you cut 5 number from this 14, you will get the 9 number. Now here is the 6 number. So you have to cut 1 number from this particular digit in the tens place. So here is the 6. And always whenever you regrouping, you are taking the number, you have to just to number 1, you have to cut the number 1 from the number. So here is the 6 number, you have to cut 1 number from it. So 6 minus 1 is equal to 5, as I show you here. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. Now you have to cut this 4 number from this 5. So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. You can see here this 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Borrow 110 from the 6. Here we are borrowing 110 from the 6. That's why we are writing 14 here, and we cut the 1 number from this 6 and we are writing 5 here. So here is the our answer 19. As you see here, I also write this sum 19 here. So this way we have to subtracting the number. Hope you understood this concept, students. Let's take one more example. Here is 83 number and here is 26 number. So here you can imagine that here is, you are thinking this number is big and here the number is also small. So there is no need to regrouping, but I repeat, you have to check this ones column, and here the 3 is the ones value which is the first, and here is the 6 number which is the second in the ones column. So we need to regroup it because 3 number have not enough to subtract 6 number from it. So here we are taking 10 number from this 8. We are taking 10 number from this 8 number. So 3 plus 10 is equal to how much, students? So I am writing number 13 here. You can see this. So here is the number 13 now. So 13 minus 6 is equal to how much, students? Just count into your book. 13 minus 6 is equal to how much? 13 minus 6 is equal to 7. So I write number 7 here, and we have to cut one number from this 8. So I cut this 8 number here and write down 7 number. So 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. So I write this 7 here. So we have to cut this 2 number from this 7. So 2 minus 7 is equal to 5. So I write the answer 57. So this way you have to regrouping the subtraction sum. See this, here I write 13. You can see this, here I write 13, and you have to cut one number from this 8. So here we are focusing this 7 number. You can see I write 7 number here. Now we have to, if you cut 6 number from this 13, you will get the 7 answer. You can see I write the 7 number here, and now here 7 minus 2, so answer will be 5. So here is our answer 5 as I show you. So here is our answer 57, and here also our answer is 57. So this way we have to regrouping the subtraction sum, students. Let's see some more examples. Here are some examples. Here is the 25 and 18 number. So here is the 25 is big number and 18 is small, but we see the ones value which is the horizontally. Now here is the 5 number and here is the 8 number. So 8 is a big number and 5 is a small number. So we need to regroup this sum. Now 5 had not enough number, so we will take 10 number from this 2. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So we are cutting this 5 number. You can see this, I cut the 5 number. So now we have to cut 8 number from this 15. So how much it is? 15 minus 8. So 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. So I write this number here which is a 7, and here is the 2 number. So we will cut this number and will cut one number from it. So here we will cut one number from this 2. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So here is the 1, and we will cut this one number from it. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So I write a 0 here. So this way we have to subtracting the sum. You can see 5 cannot take away from the 8. So we must borrow from the 2. So how much we borrow from the 2? We borrow 10 numbers from the 2. So here 5 plus 10, which number? 10 we are borrowing from this 2. So 5 plus 10 is equal to 15 number. You can see here, and we will cut one number from this 2, which is 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So this way we have to solve the sums. Here are one more example. So here is the 1 number and 9 number in the ones value. So 1 and 9. So 1 cannot take away from the 9. So we will take 10 numbers from the 5. So 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Now we will subtract this 9 number from this 11. So 9 minus 11 is equal to how much, students? So 9 minus 11 is equal to 2. I write this, and we have to cut this 5 number. So I cut 5 number here. Now we will cut one number from this 5. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. You can see. Now we will cut this 4 number from this 4 number. Now 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So I write here the 0. So here is our answer, and here the 1 number is small and 9 number is big. So we must borrow from the 5 number, and here is the our regrouping sum. Hope you understood this sum, students. Students, let's recap how to regrouping the sums. So here is the 36 and 27 number, but we have to check this value, this column here. Now 6 and 7. So 6 is a small number and 7 is a big number. So we can't take away 7 number from the 6 number. So let's take 10 number from the 3 number and we cut this 6 number here. Now we are cutting this 7 number. We are take away this 7 number from this 16. So 16 minus 7 is equal to 9. Just draw 16 circle into your book and cut 7 circle from it. So you will get the 9 number, and here we are taking 10 number from this 3. So we cut this here and we are focusing this 2 number here. We will cut 1 number. We always cut 1 number from this tens value because we taking 10 number from it. So here 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So this way we have to solve the sums with the help of regrouping. Thank you students for watching this video, and hope you understood this, and in the next lecture we will solve the worksheet and exercise of this topic. So hope you understood this. Bye students.